Coffee? Check. Trivia? Check. Shenanigans? Like you wouldn't believe. The 24-hour game show marathon sees game show fanatics recreate 24 of their favorite game shows to raise $10,000 for Child's Play.
Child's Play delivers therapeutic games and technology directly to pediatric hospitals to improve patients' lives through the power of play.
Tune in live on Saturday, June 6th, starting at noon, and donate now at GameShowMarathon.com.
You've tuned in to the Crispy Noodle Podcast
You realize what you've done?
with Rich Liebig
A real gangster plays his cards, right?
and Michael Costanzo.
What was that you just read?
Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news.
Good times, noodle salad.
The point is, you now have the ability to be happy.
And now, here's Rich and Mike on the Crispy Noodle Podcast.
Woo! Yeah! How you guys doing?
What's up, everybody?
It is time for this week's episode of the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news. We've got lots of sports, entertainment, and odd news to throw your way in this meal of your mind that is the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening to hear what we have to say and get you up to date on everything that happened in the past week and some things you might have missed because, man, it's been a crazy week in the world of sports. We're going to have a lot to talk about. It might be the sports dinner.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. So we'll get into all of that goodness in just a bit. But before we do, Mikey, my friend, how are you doing? How is Costanzo Country? You're currently representing your interests with your Dinosaur shirt of choice.
You stupid fucking dinosaur!
Meatloaf excelled
I'm
to the
Meatloaf.
level of dancing on a rainbow
Yeah.
with no fear and no doubt.
There you go. I slipped on the button. There you go, Meatloaf.
That's all right.
We hadn't had Meatloaf in a while.
No, meatloaf. Either the food or
Both.
the clip, yeah.
Yeah, the clip. Yeah, well, Meatloaf, the personality died, unfortunately.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
Rip.
Nicki Minaj stepped aside, so Meatloaf could be
yeah.
mentioned. Thank you.
Meatloaf walked so Nicki Minaj could run.
Yes. Anyway,
Anyway.
Dinosaur again. You
Yeah.
love your dinosaur shirts,
I
so
do.
there you go. You got Sue.
Every time you mention a dinosaur shirt, I should come up with a dinosaur fact of the day.
Yeah.
So I have one for you.
Oh, good.
Just off the cuff. This is something people might know. Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park is scientifically inaccurate. The frill,
Oh, how dare they?
the frill did not exist. They did not spit poisonous tar venom. And in reality, they were actually really big apex predators. They weren't like small dog-like dinosaurs. They were 20 feet long and probably like 6 or 7 feet tall. So
Wow.
I'm just saying. I don't. You know, that's a pretty common one. I don't know if people knew that.
Nicki Minaj doesn't believe you.
I don't know what to tell Nikki. She. Listen, this is science, Nikki. I can't change it. This is just the way it
That
is.
dinosaur been working my nerves all night.
All night.
But did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. So Dilophosaurus, 20 feet long, no frill, no venom, still is terrifying.
No cap.
No cap. That's right. Anyway, other than my dinosaur fact, I'm going to do that. Every time you mention the dinosaur shirt, I'm going to have a dinosaur
Yeah, you
fact.
better at this rate.
I got plenty. Don't
Right.
you worry. But other than that, this would not fly at the Devil Wears Prada 2, which I saw this weekend.
Yeah, favorite
even though I said,
fashion forward.
even though I said I would not see it in theaters. When the wife asks you to go see the movie, you take the wife to the movie.
The evidence has been falsified.
You lied to our audience.
I lied. I lied.
I am the law.
How dare you?
At the time of recording, I didn't know I was going to be seeing it.
You betray the law.
You betray our
So,
fan base.
I'll say this to the fan base. I am correct in my previous assessment that you're better off saving your money than going to see it in theaters. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm just saying it is like the most generic form of a movie. It feels like they distilled or tried to distill what movie is, and they're like, here is movie, have movie. It felt very neutered. The first one was funny. It was unique. It was, I enjoyed the first one. I think the first one is like a cultural icon.
Consume product.
Yeah, that's what this one felt like. It felt like a lot of what it did kind of flew in the face of what the first one kind of exemplified. Like the message of the first one was like, don't let it consume you. Don't let the business consume you. Don't let the work consume you. And this one, everybody finds themselves back in the magazine, and they're all like, cool.
Thank God we have a job.
Basically, they're like, oh, thank God corporate America saved the day.
It's funny you mentioned that. I saw a meme the other day that was like all of like the 90s male angst films. The main plot was like the main character is stuck in a job, and it was like that was the angst.
Yeah.
You know, now it's like, oh my God, I would kill to have that job because that's job security.
Literally, I'm not trying to spoil the movie.
Office Space, The Matrix,
Fight Club.
Fight Club
was one of them. Yeah. Everybody's stuck in a dead end job and they're looking
American Beauty.
Yeah, they're looking for some form of escapism. Well, it's crazy, but in The Devil Wears Prada 2, the escapism is working. Like the final,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to spoil it, but I have to say, like, it really bothered me with the current world, which we'll get to a little bit in some of our topics. But like the final shot was like all them pulling an all-nighter at the office. It's like dark outside, and they're all standing in their little penthouse offices, and they're like, thank God for corporate America. I'm like, is that really the message you want to leave to audiences?
Yes.
Consume
product.
Well, the amount of money I spent on this freaking movie, that's...
Consume product. Work for your dead-end job. Consume product.
So it's been a time.
Yes.
So I watched Devil Wears Prada 2. It's like a 6 out of 10, 6.5, maybe. Like Stanley Tucci's phenomenal. Meryl Streep is phenomenal. Anne Hathaway's phenomenal. Like it's all phenomenal, you know. But like the story itself, I was like, what is it? It seems like it's test screened to death. Every cameo felt like, oh, audiences want a cameo here. Here's John Legend. Sure.
Yeah.
Here's a real life, you know, billionaire. Okay, sure, whatever. Like, here's Lady Gaga.
Yeah,
for some reason. They're like, oh, how are we gonna put on the fashion show? Don't worry, I know Lady Gaga. Okay.
Something just came over me, and I took my clothes off.
That was her.
That was her.
That was her. She said that.
Well, she had clothes on in the movie, though.
Oh.
So, yeah.
That's a shame.
Not as exciting.
Yeah, oh, well.
That would have taken it from a 6.5 to at least a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, so first one I'd probably give like, I like the first one. I'd give it like an 8. This one's like a 6. So definitely
sequelitis.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Amazon doesn't like our analysis of the movie.
Stop. Was that the echo?
Yes, it was. Something went off in there. That's interesting.
I don't know if that came through on the recording, but all of a sudden something just started shouting at us.
Yeah. Jeff Bezos.
I'm sorry.
You're going to be taken out to Gulag.
No. Praise the corporate overlords. Praise the corporate overlords.
You have criticized corporation too much.
You've criticized for the last time, yes?
You go out back now.
Time to work in the mines, the data mines.
You criticize white-collar job. You go into mine now.
Go into mine now. So yeah, that's what I was getting up to.
Oh my God.
What have you been up to recently?
I don't know, man. This episode's already off the rails. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. We've got smart devices going off. They're listening to our every move now, apparently.
They are.
So this past weekend, I was down in Rehoboth.
Nice.
That was
first beach trip of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nice. Yeah. I like going kind of early. I've learned.
There's no crowds. It's cooler.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's literally what I was going to say. You literally just stole my argument, you bastard.
Sorry, stole your thunder.
Yeah. It was, I enjoyed myself a little bit. Like I
enjoyed yourself at the beach?
Yeah.
What?
It helped that it was like 60 degrees, no sun.
Right, so there's actually no beach going.
No. I love going to the beach as long as it doesn't involve the beach.
There you go. Perfect.
There you go. So, yeah, it was actually a pretty good weekend. So
nice.
Hopefully I could do that from here on out.
Only go to the beach when it's cloudy, dreary, and cold?
Yes.
There you go.
That's my kind of beach weather. Take that, you bastards.
I love this. Rich is outside, shorts and t-shirt. I love this beach weather. It's like 50 degrees.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. This is the problem. Now I came back to Philadelphia
it's
tonight.
Like 80, it's like 80
degrees tonight. What the hell? I can't win.
I'm sweating in here.
Yeah.
It's hot.
What the hell? This weather's all over the place.
It was freezing 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to die. It was 35 degrees. Today it was like 85.
Yeah, now I need air conditioning again. It goes back and forth.
Back and forth.
Air. Ruining, it's going to wreak havoc on my Pico bill.
I know, right?
Damn
anyway.
Pico. So, yeah, that was fun. That was this past weekend.
Nice. The beach season has started.
Yeah. And also, just something to mention, it was Star Wars Day on Monday, May the 4th.
Yes, that's true. It was.
Yep.
Did you honor it?
Yes, I got Rachel to watch Return of the Jedi with me. So
Okay.
That was a win.
That was your movie of choice, Return of the Jedi?
It's either that or Empire Strikes. Or I like any of the original. The original trilogy is gold. You can't go wrong with the original trilogy.
I didn't get a chance to watch any Star Wars, unfortunately.
You didn't Star War?
No, I was. What was it? I didn't watch it. I was still catching up on The Boys. I finished season 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Another fun thing I did, speaking of Star Wars, is, and this is a little bit concerning. Sorry, Mike. But somebody made it was about a 40-minute AI version of Shadows of the Empire, which is the plot line that takes place.
The book, right?
Yeah, and it was a video game too.
Okay.
It takes place in between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
And it's a great storyline, and I was pleasantly surprised at how well it was done. I mean, there's still some, things you got to swallow. I mean, things aren't exactly 100% fluid.
Right.
But they did a pretty... I forget the YouTube channel off the top of my head, but you can probably search it, just Shadows of the Empire AI movie.
Huh.
And it came out to like 40 minutes, and it's actually pretty good. I was pleasantly surprised.
Wow.
So if you ever read Shadows of the Empire, the book, or if you ever played the video game, I did both, and you were always curious to see that in some sort of visual medium, now you can. It's on YouTube.
I wonder if that's going to start becoming a thing. Like, people want a movie made out of a book or a video game, and they've just never done it. So, like, screw it. I'm going to just AI it.
Well, it's funny. A lot of Star Wars fans are kind of doing that now because Disney has decreed that anything that's not approved by Disney is no longer canon in the Star Wars universe, right?
So, like, all the expanded universe is just kind of like dead.
Anything pre-Disney is dead, or does not exist. It's not
unless they bring it back specifically.
Yeah, it's not the story that Disney's telling.
Yeah,
which is a shame because the Thrawn trilogy is amazing. Timothy Zahn created this Thrawn trilogy, which should have been episode 7, 8, 9.
Well, we're getting Thrawn.
Well, but
in the TV shows,
it's
not the same.
It's not the same. The storyline in 7, 8, 9 is more. It's just better written. It's a little more complicated, but it's a lot better and it works better. And it's a shame too because Luke also has a wife in those movies, Mara Jade, in those books, Mara Jade, and Disney's like, nope, Luke must be celibate, and it's like, what? Why is Disney so?
That's weird.
It's fun. There was a writer.
Did they say that specifically?
There's a writer who gave a podcast. I forget the name. I'm bad on names right now tonight. Sorry, guys. But he gave an interview on a podcast. He said Disney said we are not mentioning Mara Jade in this universe, and it was like, that sucks. Like she's she's a great extended universe character.
I guess they really wanted to emphasize like the hermit monk vibe for Luke, which like I get, but yeah, I feel like you have source material. You should make use of it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
having that available, it wouldn't surprise me if we don't see, 5 years down the road, somebody goes rogue and makes their own AI version of the Thrawn trilogy or something.
Huh.
I mean, AI is really getting good. It's scarily good, unfortunately. But
yeah, it's something.
It is one of the benefits, though, that we could just be like, screw Disney. Let's make our own.
Screw them. We're making our own movie.
We're making our own Star War.
Yeah.
Take that.
We have Star Wars at home.
Yeah. Screw you, Disney.
I mean, they could.
Is me endorsing AI still corporate, though? Or is it anti-corporate because I'm using it against Disney?
I don't know.
This is a weird, like, bedfellow. This is like, it's what politics makes strange bedfellows. I don't know.
Yeah, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, right.
Kind of situation.
Am I doing the right thing here? I don't know.
I don't know.
What a moral conundrum I've stumbled into.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to celebrate this or condemn it.
Because I kind of liked it. I thought it was cool, but also.
But are you contributing to a larger net?
Yeah, loss?
Societal negative. Yeah,
I don't know.
What do you do?
I don't know. Just give me my Star Wars.
Just give the man his Star Wars. God, why is it so complicated?
Jeez.
Just give it to him, Disney.
Anyway, I can't win. Can't win.
Well, you know who can win though?
Yeah, for the time being right now, some Philly sports news, and it's relatively uplifting. So let's get into the first batch of topics. It is time for the Sports Sampler.
It's time for the Sports Sampler.
So you're not good at sports. It's a very small part of life.
Sports. In your face.
All right, we had a pretty good weekend here in Philadelphia overall.
Yes.
I'm phrasing this overall because we got to talk about the very beginning, and that is the fact that both the Flyers and the 76ers. Let me start with the Flyers first. The Flyers beat the Pittsburgh Penguins. It's the first time the Flyers have had a playoff series win since 2013. This is a long time coming. So kudos to the Flyers. I mean, the Penguins still have Sidney Crosby. This was not a pushover team.
Oh yeah, they were a 2 seed. They were up there.
So this was an amazing win by the Flyers. Unfortunately, they're going against the buzzsaw now with the Carolina Hurricanes, the overall number 1 seed. So I think this may be where the good times end. But you know what? Just enjoy this win right now. The Flyers have a lot to be optimistic about. They're a young team. 2 of their players are like 19 years old. I mean, we're talking about like...
That's like stuff you can build on.
Yes.
And like this is something positive you can go into next season building on instead of trying to figure something out.
This is the beginning of a run, not the end of a run.
Yeah,
So,
which is always exciting when you make a significant step at the very beginning of a run, right? Because then it kind of builds momentum from there upward.
Yeah, so I am very excited for the Flyers. Unfortunately, as of recording right now, they're down 0-2 to the Carolina Hurricanes. But you know what? They're playing with house money right now. The fact that they made it this far is great. It's energized the city. It brought hockey back to the forefront because for the longest time, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, I guess we have a hockey team. Whoop-de-doo." Like they literally have not won a playoff series in 13 years.
Yeah, it's nice to finally break that streak. And personally, I'm just loving the short little gritty videos online. Gritty, I don't know if you've seen the videos helping the Penguins fans home after the game. It's just great.
Fun fact: do you know who is now the longest NHL team, the longest playoff drought for the NHL? You're not going to believe this.
No, I have no idea.
I mean, maybe you don't know because you didn't follow.
No.
I don't know, for somebody that I followed the big 4 sports, in like the 90s and stuff. This is unheard of. Right now, it's the Detroit Red Wings. They are now the longest playoff drought in the NHL.
That is surprising. I do know that they are a storied franchise.
There was a time when they were like the Cowboys. They won like 3 in a row. It was crazy.
Yeah.
They just couldn't be stopped.
I know enough to know that that's a pretty big name in hockey.
Yeah. So Detroit, get your act together. You're up next now on the totem pole.
So cocky now that we won a series.
Hey, it's the facts. We did it. So congratulations to the Flyers. And this could be the beginning of a beautiful, couple of seasons coming up because they are young right now. This is building time.
This is when you strike. And hopefully they win a couple of games against the Hurricanes and don't just...
I hope they don't get swept.
Yeah.
But even if they do, it's still house money. It's amazing they made it to the second round.
They weren't supposed to make it this far.
No.
So this is great news. Similarly great news for the 76ers, maybe even more fantastical.
This might even be more of an underdog story. The 76ers as a 7 seed, they were in the play-in tournament. They come out of nowhere, down 3-1 in the series, come back, force a Game 7, and win Game 7. This is the first time the 76ers have ever been down 3-1 in a playoff series and came back to win.
Yeah, I mean, and doing it in Boston as well.
Yes.
Against the 2 seed Boston Celtics. I mean, that's like... for as much as we crap on the Sixers here, that was a phenomenal finish to the series.
Yeah.
And who would have thought a 7 seed going up against the 2 seed? Like, that never happens.
Yeah. By the way, if that 3-2-1 lottery system goes into effect, I think the 76ers would have 1 ping pong ball.
Well, there you go.
So they could have a chance if this was implemented right away. The Sixers would have a
somehow chance. They get the number 1 overall pick and trust the process starts all over again.
Right, but I don't think that's happening. Anyway, something else to mention about this. I watched the Game 7 on Saturday night, and it went back and forth. The Sixers had a huge lead, then they kind of lost. Then they lost it, gained another bit of a little bit of a lead, lost it. It was a lot of back and forth, ebb and flow. But for me, Maxey is now the star. I need to get this needs to be said. I know Joel Embiid, you know, he's outspoken and, you know, he's been on the team now for a while. He's 32 years old. But this game really got solidified in the fourth quarter when Maxey took over. And it needs to be said that Maxey needs to be the focal point of this 76ers team moving forward. I'm not trying to...
Joel Embiid hasn't been relevant for a few years now, right?
Look, he's still an integral part of this team, but when you're trying to figure out who do you want whose hands do you want the ball in when it's crunch time, when it's fourth quarter of a Game 7, it's not Embiid now. It needs to be Maxey.
It's got to be Maxey.
He was just pulling off some clutch shots, and it needs to be said. Thank you for your service, Joel Embiid. I'm glad you came back from your appendectomy. There you go, I got it right. Right away and everything like that. I'm grateful, and he's still going to be a forceful presence. But this team needs Maxey to be the focal point. Everything needs to go through him. He needs to be the star of the show. And to me, when he got the ball in the fourth quarter, it just seemed like that team had more confidence. It just seemed like they were on better runs and better emotional states. They put the game on ice too when it started going up 6 points with I think there was like 90 seconds left. Like, to me, the passing of the torch has been made. It needs to be Maxey.
Yeah,
Maxey is the star of the show. So
that's kind of where the league is going, right? I mean, like, Joel Embiid is like, he's a product of a bygone era. Teams don't really build around big guys much like they used to, right?
I mean, they still
he's
do,
not like
but
he's not a traditional big guy, but like
they still do, but not in terms of where he needs to be. He needs to be the focal point of the offense.
Right.
You still need a big guy down to grab you offensive and defensive rebounds. You still want that, especially offensive rebounds. That's how you get second chances and everything. But the league is now, you have to be more shooter friendly.
It's a lot of perimeter shooting and
yeah. As of right now, though, the Sixers have played their first game against the Knicks, and they got smoked in Game 1, so they're down 0-1 to the Knicks. But again, you know what? They're playing with house money, too. They weren't supposed to get this far.
Yeah, they've had even longer odds than the Flyers. So, you know, we're just all around. We're just flying high and, like you keep saying, playing with house money right now.
So suck on that, Boston and Pittsburgh. You guys, boo!
Yeah.
Take that.
Philadelphia's better.
Yeah. Man. Man,
Take that. I don't know why you're a 1920s gangster.
Man, yeah.
Man, Philadelphia's where it's at. See?
Yeah. We're the hot happening town now. See, man.
we're an up and coming city.
Very metropolitan. Yeah, here we go. I don't know. Also, something happened that happened on Saturday. We got to talk about a little bit about the Kentucky Derby.
Oh yes,
I watched this as well. This took place right before the Sixers game. And I want to mention this because this is something you don't see a lot in these big horse races. And that was the fact that Golden Tempo, at one point in the race on the Kentucky Derby, was dead last. Like, this is like a trope from like a Disney movie. This does not happen in real horse racing.
No.
But at one point, Golden Tempo was last in the entire race. But then as they turned the corner in the final leg of this race, and just barreling down towards the finish line, Golden Tempo came out of nowhere and just pulled out the win. It was something from a movie.
I still don't understand how that's even physically possible. Like, here's a horse just like far in dead last place, and all of a sudden he's like, wait a second.
Turns on the boosters.
Yeah, like, did he get like a special power-up mushroom in Mario Kart? how does that happen? He drifts around the corner. I don't understand.
He hit the star.
But like, I don't understand how it's physically possible.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Like, how do you make a horse? How do you like?
Did the other horses get tired out? Maybe they used up all their strength.
Maybe
in the opening rung. Yeah. But it is definitely a story that's going to be told because
a storybook finish.
Yeah, between the fact that it was from worst to first for Golden Tempo, he was also somewhat of a long shot. I mean, not a totally long shot, but still fairly long. 23-1 odds.
Yeah, wasn't the favorite like 5-1?
Yeah.
So I mean, far cry from leading the pack.
Yeah. So if you bet $10 on this, you took home $230.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that'd be a good bet if you made that. But then also here's something that you wanted to mention here.
Yeah, so the headline, the big one is Cherie DeVoe becomes the first woman trainer to win the Kentucky Derby as well. So all around a true storybook finish between Golden Tempo being kind of a long shot, going from dead last to winning.
That really says a lot. I mean, this is usually a male-dominated atmosphere.
It's 2026, and this is the first woman to win ever. So first woman trainer, not
woman
jockey,
trainer. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like just all around, just completely history making, incredible storybook kind of Kentucky Derby for Golden Tempo.
Yeah. I hope that Golden Tempo enters the Preakness and we see if Golden Tempo can complete the Triple Crown. I'll be very disappointed if they do not enter the horse into that one.
I mean, I guess they can decide not to. Yeah.
I mean, it depends on the health of the horse. So we'll see.
Yeah,
it's never a guarantee. You got to make sure that the horse is healthy enough to run the Preakness, especially after getting done the Kentucky Derby. So
yeah,
we shall see.
Every once in a while, we talk about horse racing on the podcast.
Yeah,
it's a big thing.
It is when it happens. It is like a little bit of a spectacle.
We'll cover any kind of sport.
Yeah, we cover golf. We cover. Yeah, I don't think we've ever done bowling.
Well, we should.
We should.
One time we should cover bowling. Doesn't make headlines all that often or ever.
Yeah. I don't know what else.
We briefly talk about Olympics. We do wrestling. We do golf. We do Kentucky. We do horse racing randomly.
Yeah.
I think we had a tennis story or two.
Yeah, when there was a scandal
or something.
in
Yeah,
tennis
so we do it all.
Ago.
Mostly football, but other sports too.
Yeah. Football usually works out the best, especially with a weekly podcast. It's a very
These
nice
other
flow.
sports, their schedules are crazy. I don't know what's happening and when or why.
Oh my God! I also, just to go back to a point we've hammered before, but oh my God, the NBA playoffs just take forever.
Yeah, how long? I feel like they've been having playoffs for like months now.
Like, look, I know this is a great story and everything, but oh my God, the Boston Philadelphia series took forever. Like that started
How
like
long
3 weeks ago.
No, it didn't.
I don't know. It felt like it did. It felt like it started forever ago. I don't know. You'd have to look up the first game. I don't know. But it felt like it took like 3 weeks ago.
Well, it's because they allow 20 teams into the playoffs. You have the play-in tournament, then you have the actual playoffs.
Well, soon we're going to have the ping pong ball 3-2-1 system. Wait till that happens. That'll be fun.
Oh, man.
Teams are going to fail to just get to the fourth. God,
Such a
be
dumb
weird.
system.
Yeah, wait till that happens.
Anyway, we have other sports news to get to as well. Continuing on with our pack sports sampler. Speaking of other sports that we like to cover, non-traditional sports, how about golf? That's not one of the big four, but it's something we cover pretty regularly here on the podcast.
But not what you're thinking.
No.
Not actual golf. This
not
is golf administration.
Yes, the most thrilling part of golf.
Yeah,
next to the grass report.
Yeah, if you thought golf couldn't be any boring, here you go.
Well, here's the big headline news. Now the big news: Saudi Arabia officially pulling out of the LIV Golf Tour.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Yeah, this is huge because this pretty much is the death knell for LIV Golf. Saudi PIF Governor Yasir Al-Rumayyan is stepping down as the LIV Golf chairman, which officially signals the end of Saudi Arabia's financial involvement with LIV Golf. That's huge because their funding, which ends now at the end of the 2026 calendar year, was reportedly $100 million per month.
I declare bankruptcy! me?
What?
So
what?
What is that? $1.2 billion a year.
What kind of budget is that? And how are you going to survive without that?
Yeah. I don't know. That seems like I don't know where LIV is going to make up the rest of that money.
You don't exactly find another Saudi Arabia.
Right. Start asking for donations or something.
Dear God.
Yeah, that's a big gap to cover there.
Yeah.
According to what you have here, the PIF fund has reportedly spent about $5 to $6 billion since they started investing 4 seasons ago.
It's about to get all stupid up in here.
$5 to $6 billion.
That's
Saudi
crazy.
Arabia has just flushed down the toilet since they're now cutting and running with LIV Golf.
Well, I wouldn't say it's flushing down the toilet. It was basically an ad campaign for them.
Sure, but still,
it's sports washing.
The fact that they're just willing to cut and run from this,
yeah,
that really shows you just this system's not going to work. There's no way this is going to survive.
But I think
$100 million per month couldn't save this tour. You're done.
LIV is done. LIV is dead. But the real goal here, and what I think Saudi Arabia accomplished, was it brought them headlines, it brought them focus, it brought them into the U.S. sports world as a benefactor, right? And kind of demystified Saudi Arabia, or attempted to demystify them to a lot of casual sports fans in America. So I think it was basically a whole, ad campaign propaganda tour for them. And I think from their perspective, probably money well spent, because they got the headlines, they got the glitz, the glamour, they shook up the sports world, took the focus off of some of the less savory things that they do, and then they just wash their hands of it. They're like, all right, cool, we got what we wanted, peace out. So they just turned the entire golf world upside down, and they're like, all right, fun times.
$6 billion, no big deal.
No big deal. That's an ad spend for them, apparently, is how I liken it to this.
Well, between that, and then don't forget, we had a news topic a couple weeks ago that an inside source said that the PGA Tour is just foaming at the mouth, waiting for some of these LIV Golf players to come crawling back to the PGA Tour.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what are they going to make them do?
That you are going to have to run laps naked or something.
They're like, you're the water boy now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we
you want to
heard
golf again? How about you be caddy first?
So there were talks about financial penalties. There were talks about suspensions, and the one that stuck in my mind was forcing golfers to be relegated to the minor league tour. Like, that is unheard. That is crazy to me. That
you get into bed with Saudi Arabia. I mean, like,
you rebelled against the PGA Tour. You're going to get punished.
This does feel. Although the PGA is taking kind of like an evil empire tact here. They're squashing the rebellion.
Yeah.
Granted, the rebellion was,
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, state-sponsored, so. But, yeah, I mean, they could do all of the above. They could do a little bit of a financial penalty, a little bit of a suspension. Once you come back from the suspension, you got to do the, I don't know, AA, AAA, whatever, minor league golf.
That blows me away. So are we really going to have, like, Bryson DeChambeau, like, he's going to have to, like, kick it around with 18-year-olds on the minor league tour?
Polish another golfer's golf balls.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he just says, screw it. I'll go on YouTube and I'll just do my YouTube stuff.
Well, he made so much money from LIV, he's probably fine. Probably doesn't need to golf anymore.
Maybe.
How much were they paying? See,
Some of them were. Some of them were getting crazy amounts of money.
This budget, $100 million per month, was mostly paid towards the golfers themselves, right? Like, I mean, they were making huge sums of money.
But I mean, a lot of it were the mega stars. You're talking about your Phil Mickelsons, your Bryson DeChambeaus.
Right.
It's gonna suck for like the
middle of the tier.
Yeah, like the middle to bottom tier golfers.
They're like, oh man.
Yeah, they're gonna get kind of screwed.
Just trying to make a name for myself. Now I gotta polish freaking cleats in the clubhouse for PGA golfers.
Something else embarrassing, yeah. So get ready to eat your humble pie if you're on the LIV Tour and you're going to come crawling back to the PGA Tour.
Listen, don't side with Saudi Arabia. It's that simple.
Yeah, PGA wanted to make that known. But the LIV Golf Tour, as of right now,
will not live on.
Probably not. But they want to mention that investment bankers Gene Davis and John Zinman are now the new co-chairmans, and they insist that LIV Golf will continue on.
Sure.
Right. Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't know how you replace $100 million a month.
I don't know what the goal of LIV Golf is going to be. The goal when Saudi Arabia was running it was that they wanted to kind of turn golf on its head and destabilize it, which they did, and now they're cutting and running. So what's the goal now?
Yeah.
Continue to try to destabilize it?
Yeah, I don't know. But good luck to Mr. Davis and Mr. Zinman. You're in charge of a sinking ship, and it's probably going to just go down in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Get on the life raft.
Get on the life. Yeah, at this rate. Unless you're going to be the captain. I don't know. Good luck. I don't know.
But weirdly, the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund has created other ripples in other sports and other arenas, which brings us to the next topic, the fate of AEW wrestling.
My God! What the hell's going on tonight?
Yeah, talking a little wrestling now, because now
oh boy,
some of this involves the world of professional wrestling. So
Right.
This is where I come in, because I love some good old-fashioned wrestling. This is a huge question mark now with AEW. I think we even mentioned this like a couple months ago, because we've all pretty much chiseled in that this Paramount buying of Warner Brothers Discovery is going to happen now.
Yeah.
It's pretty much set in stone.
It seems like full steam ahead. Very little can stop it.
I mean, their deadline is September now, but even then, it's probably going to happen. Even if
Yeah.
there is another delay, it looks like that is set in stone. Where does this leave AEW, the only other national wrestling promotion that's a rival of WWE? This could be a powder keg here, and this is something that got heated up again, if you will, thanks to wrestling podcasts who had a guest on, retired sports agent Nick Lopiccolo. This is one of those things where you kind of have to take it with a grain of salt, because this is a guy that is trying to remain relevant after he got let go from his talent agency. So, But, I mean, if this is true, this is a whole storyline here. Because basically, this Nick Lopiccolo says that AEW is in full-blown panic mode behind the scenes, because they do not know where they're going to go if their broadcasting partner, which is right now Warner Brothers Discovery, who also owns a stake in AEW. That's also another key to this component. What happens if Paramount, when they take over Warner Brothers Discovery, takes the scissor to them and cuts them completely?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that both WB and Paramount have no qualms about just slashing things in order to save on the bottom line. And the real issue here, though, is that with this acquisition, there's really no other streamers for AEW to turn to, because as it stands now, Warner Brothers Discovery would air AEW matches on TBS, TNT, HBO Max, but when acquired by Paramount, obviously Paramount has separate deals with WWE, right? And TKO.
With TKO, because they run UFC events.
Right. So they could hypothetically keep Warner Brothers Discovery as a kind of a wholly owned subsidiary, and let them do their own thing.
Do you think that's going to happen, though?
I
don't think so.
Don't think that's going to happen.
That's like a 5% chance.
Yeah, that's one of those 5% chance things you talk about. So what's more likely is they're going to fold everything under one giant umbrella. in which case TBS, TNT, HBO Max would not want to be in direct competition with their own other contracts and services. The way WWE structures contracts, it seems like they're pretty cutthroat. They might not even allow it per
Probably
their contracts. So that leaves only a few options available.
Do you want, can I just let me?
Yeah, I think you have the full list of the current streamers.
Because I had to text it to Mike because I can't believe how
I didn't put the full list in because it was like a multi-paragraph text message.
Because I just can't believe how well this is almost like a mob hit.
Here, I got it here. I pulled it up. Netflix hosts Raw. Peacock
Can't go Netflix.
Peacock hosts SmackDown on USA Network and specific Saturday night main events on NBC. Paramount currently hosts UFC events, which UFC is owned by TKO, which is also the parent company of WWE. Disney and Hulu, who own the ESPN banner, host WWE premium live events. AMC is exclusive for TNA Wrestling, who has a direct partnership with WWE. So,
it really is like WWE did like as many closing of the doors as they possibly could.
And I would wager a bet that they probably do have some kind of clause in their contracts where it's like, hey, you can't show competing competing wrestling, things.
Absolutely.
So that leaves, if you're just keeping a running tally, that leaves a few options, limited
Very
options.
few.
YouTube TV, Google has not expressed much interest, but that doesn't seem like that would be that crazy. You have Apple TV Plus. There's no rumors on anything related to them. That's just another streamer.
Does Apple TV still do Friday Night Baseball?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember they did for a little bit.
They do sports. I don't know what sports because it's like a lot of soccer and baseball, and I'm just not.
Yeah.
I think they do some racing and stuff like that. But yeah, I know it's like kind of like one of those like I don't know, maybe, but like nobody said anything. And then you have Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime, though, is the interesting one because as you put here, they already offer AEW pay-per-views. They haven't expressed interest in other matches, but that seems like the most natural avenue, right? They already have an agreement in place. Maybe,
but they don't have any
maybe
financial interest in them. See, here's going to be the problem. The problem is Warner Brother Discovery also has a stake in AEW, the company. So they're looking for somebody to take over broadcasting and then also to buy whatever that 10% share of the company in.
I mean,
and I don't know if Amazon is interested in that. They're just interested in making money selling their product.
I mean, TKO could buy them.
Well, if that happens, then there's no competition.
Yeah,
we literally have no. We're back to.
I mean, is that not the goal for TKO and WWE? I mean, doesn't this kind of like
we're back to an outright monopoly?
Doesn't this kind of like backdoor that deal and kind of make it an easier pathway for WWE? I mean, you hand it to WWE for all the scandal and controversy that they've had the past couple of years. They're savvy in terms of business. They've splooged all over their shows, all over the different streamers. That's what it seems like.
Are you sure you want to use that verb?
Yeah, I do because that's what it seems like. It's like, oh, we're going to give you one match and you another match and you another. They're just spraying and praying, matches everywhere. But like, honestly, like I don't watch wrestling. I'm not into wrestling, but I imagine for a wrestling fan, you have to have no less than 5 or 6 different streaming options.
Well, I mean,
including cable for AMC. Like,
I mean, they took a page off of NFL's playbook.
Put it everywhere all
the time. Put it everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what the NFL's doing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not really a surprise. I just feel bad for the wrestlers on AEW. I feel like they're going to get screwed on this because
it's not going to get folded into WWE.
It depends on here's another thing too. WWE is still a corporation within TKO.
Right.
AEW is still owned by Nick Khan of Tony Khan and Tony Khan and the Khan family that owns the Jaguars.
Right.
Right? So it's like there's still like one person in charge.
Yeah.
So I guess it depends on his resolve. Does he want to fold out or is he going to be like, no, I will be here to my dying breath and watch this company go down in flames?
I mean, it depends how big they want to be. They could try and find smaller media markets. They could try and, find some kind of like, I don't know, basic television deal or another cable deal. I'm just trying to think like Viacom owns so much of the TV airspace.
This deal really screwed AEW. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much Saudi Arabia has screwed people over in media.
They're coming for our sports and our entertainment, and everybody just kind of like the past couple of years just turned a blind eye, and all of a sudden they're...
First they came for my golf, and you guys did nothing. Then they came for my wrestling, and you guys did nothing.
Really using that quote?
And now
then they came for me, and there was no one left.
And now they're going to come for my football, and there will be no one left.
Oh, my God.
I've said this before, last year. It's only a matter of time before Saudi Arabia gives Roger Goodell $5 billion. And he's like, play a game in Saudi Arabia.
The NFL wants to broaden its international partnerships and international games.
It's 5-10 years. There's going to be a game in Saudi Arabia with the Eagles.
It's not that far fetched to imagine.
Is Mr. Face Paint Makeup guy? Is he going to fly his ass out to Saudi Arabia?
Maybe.
I forget his name now, but the guy who always paints his face for the Philadelphia games.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Is he allowed to? I don't even know if that's even allowed. He might have to look into that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know.
It might be considered an affront to Allah or something. I don't know. You don't know.
You don't know. No, you don't know.
Right?
I don't know. I don't know what the rules are.
This is what I like. Seriously, to bring it down to like an actual serious talk, because WWE, to really put this in real world implications, WWE is going to have WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia next year. I can't believe that is not more like mind blowing to people. Like, what is going? Like, are normal families going to fly out to Saudi Arabia to watch wrestling? No.
It's going to be. What did you describe? Like what Las Vegas is doing?
Yeah, the 1%. It's going to be the 1%.
The 1%. I mean, think about it. You don't need volume if you can just get one big spender. If you get one big high roller. No, I mean really, if you can convince.
So it's just the Saudi Arabian family. They're just like, we want WrestleMania.
If you can convince like 10,000 people to spend like $100,000 per ticket, then like, or whatever ridiculous amount it's going to be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess that's how it's being viewed.
Just they're catering to the ultra wealthy, and that's kind of their vibe over there, right?
I guess
it just sucks for it just sucks for the everyday fans. It sucks for, it just sucks for the everyday fans. I feel like it's not fair. It's not for them anymore.
No. Guess what, Billy? You're gonna have to watch it on TV. You ain't going to a live event.
Yeah. I feel like it used to be a more accessible thing.
Yeah.
To go see a wrestling match.
Yeah.
And now it feels very inaccessible. Not that I ever went to them, but like I feel like Philadelphia's hosted a couple of them, right? And I feel like they were
Philadelphia's a big wrestling town.
Yeah.
Between ECW, we've had a couple Royal Rumbles. We had WrestleMania 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Philadelphia's a big wrestling town. It's
So it went from a very blue collar, like bring the family kind of event, because wrestling was always for like young, like kids and It was, despite the violence, it was always geared towards like young people entertainment.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just ostracizing the core demographic that made them as big and popular as they are. So I don't know.
Yeah,
we will see.
Good luck in Saudi Arabia. I just. Everything's getting crappier. I don't like this.
Yeah. And half of this freaking sports sampler was about Saudi Arabia and the chaos they're causing.
What are we doing here? We're not a political show. I don't know what the inner workings of Saudi Arabia is, but damn it, they're interfering in my golf and my wrestling.
I'm not trying to make no enemies here, but listen, they can't keep meddling.
Yeah.
They can't keep meddling in our affairs.
I'm telling you, give it 5 years. They're going to host an NFL game. It's coming.
That's an NFL game I won't watch then, unfortunately.
It's coming down the pike, folks.
It's going to happen.
I'm telling you, I'm predicting it right here, right now. Give it 5 years. Roger Goodell will have a Saudi Arabia initiative or something. I don't know.
The Arabia Bowl.
Yeah. All right, there you go. Enough Saudi Arabia, enough sports. We gotta end it. I'm getting a little verklempt. We gotta end it here. But don't go anywhere. We still got more shows still to come. We've got the entertainment entree and then the non-fortune cookie odd news all coming your way when we return from the break. This is the Crispy Noodle Podcast. We'll be right back.
Coffee? Check. Trivia? Check. Shenanigans? Like you wouldn't believe. The 24-hour game show marathon sees game show fanatics recreate 24 of their favorite game shows to raise $10,000 for Child's Play.
Child's Play delivers therapeutic games and technology directly to pediatric hospitals to improve patients' lives through the power of play.
Tune in live on Saturday, June 6th, starting at noon, and donate now at GameShowMarathon.com.
Yeah, we're back here on the Crispy Noodle podcast. So much sports. We're done sports. We gotta leave it. We gotta leave the sports there. Too many sports. Sports.
Yeah, that's all I got.
That's all you got. All right. Well, hopefully you got a little bit more, because coming your way is the segment where we've got movies, TV, video game news in the entertainment entree. There we go. Entertainment entree. There we go.
This is the entertainment entree, featuring news in movies.
The Simpson guy writes to movies. Dear Die Hard, you rock. Especially when that guy was on the roof.
Music.
What is that? I know what that is. That's music.
Video games.
Do a barrel roll. To barrel roll, press C or R twice.
Celebrities.
You really know Warren Beatty? Yes, I do. I took a leak next to him once at the Golden Globes.
And more.
We were the all singing, all dancing crap at the world.
It's time for the entertainment entree.
Oh my God! All right, I don't know how long we're gonna survive. I feel like the corporations are after us. I might have incurred the wrath of Saudi Arabia now. They're all just slowly but surely attacking our various pieces of technology to record the podcast. So I don't
Us specifically.
Yes. So I don't know how much longer we're going to survive, folks, but we'll try.
We'll last as long as we can.
Yes. So with that in mind, the next part of the show is where Mike is going to let you know what you should keep an eye out for this weekend with new movies, TV, and video game properties in Mike's This Week in Entertainment. All right. Is it anything with Saudi Arabia?
No.
Okay. There you go.
But we do have...
I don't like that, but...
No, I'm just transitioning to the movies. There's a couple good movies to check out.
But in Iran.
The Strait of Hormuz. No.
Keep an eye on that one, folks. Could be big.
No, this one is going to...
4 stars.
Southeast Asia with Mortal Kombat 2 for Globetrotting. Now, in movies this week, it's Mortal Kombat 2, the second Mortal Kombat 2, if that makes any sense. It's coming to theaters this week. This time, Johnny Cage is joining the fight against Shao Kahn, whose rise threatens the Earth realm. For those of you not in the know, this is a martial arts fantasy series based on the video game series by the same name that follows a group of fighters from different realms fighting for their survival in tournaments called Mortal Kombat. This entry should be a great one for fans of the video games. It has an extensive cast list that brings back both classic characters and some more obscure ones. So I'm definitely excited. Definitely check out Mortal Kombat 2 in theaters this week. But if you're looking for something a little less violent, a little more family-friendly, you can check out Sheep Detectives. It is a new comedy mystery starring Hugh Jackman as a sheep farmer who mysteriously turns up dead, and his flock of sheep commit themselves to figuring out who murdered him. It has surprisingly positive reviews given its place in the release calendar and the content of the film. It has a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 66 on Metacritic, so not too shabby there for a good family-friendly movie here at the start of the... We're heading close to the summer blockbuster season, so go check out Sheep Detectives.
Yeah, I think Memorial Day is the start.
Yeah, is the official start. So if you want to get in ahead of that, check out Mortal Kombat 2 and Sheep Detectives. That's what we're looking forward to this week in entertainment.
All right. Thank you for that segment. Mike's This Week in Entertainment. Let's get to some interesting... I guess I mentioned AI earlier in the show. AI is coming back.
You did. AI is coming back. We're staying in the world of movies because there were some...
Should I tell the Oscars about my conundrum?
Maybe.
Like, maybe that would help
because
some things here.
That's relevant here because the Oscars, the Academy, recently revised some of their eligibility rules. So the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences announced new eligibility rules regarding the use of generative AI in film. So I don't know, maybe you want to contact the Academy and be like, hey, listen, I had a grand old time. I saw the coolest YouTube video, and they're like, get out.
I saw a 40-minute video about Shadows of the Empire. It was fantastic.
I want to nominate it for Best Picture.
Best Picture, straight to the top.
Straight to the top.
Best Picture, just right up there.
Like, sir, it's 40 minutes. It's a YouTube video. It's made entirely with AI.
It's brilliant, I tell you. Brilliant.
I loved every second of it.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that would probably
You
not...
see Sandra Bullock try and make this shit up.
Why Sandra Bullock?
Screw her. I'm trying to promote my Shadows of the Empire.
Unfortunately, your Shadows of the Empire YouTube video would probably not be eligible given these new guidelines.
Balderdash!
But the Oscars are effectively banning generative AI from winning acting and writing awards. Here's the new language for the rules. For acting, roles must, quote, be credited in the film's legal, billing, and demonstrably performed by humans with their consent. So this kind of speaks to the growing trend of
By myself, I'll take you physically.
Yeah.
It's a little late on that one, but okay.
I want to fight you.
You know, fight Sandra Bullock. What is wrong with your soundboard?
No, now it's taking a delay.
Mayor shouting in my ear.
Now it's a delay. Oh my god. I'm having either
Saudi Arabia is hacking you right now.
Either Amazon or Saudi Arabia is hacking my soundboard.
Maybe both.
Maybe both. They're working together.
Don't give them any ideas.
Anyway,
so as I was saying, for acting roles, they, quote, must be credited in the film's legal billing and demonstrably performed by humans with their consent. So this is in regards, in reaction to the growing trend that I think we're seeing in film and TV of digital representations of actors and actresses. Also with, actors and actresses creating libraries of voice work that film studios can use to create voiceovers from their vocal samples. It's also because there's I forget the name of it, but there's a generative AI company that made that virtual actor. I can't remember. It's like Nori Tillwood or something like that. I can't remember the name of the digital actress. But they're basically saying, like, you can't have a completely AI generated actor win an award. Like, that's crazy. Like, this is human art performed by humans.
Oh man, so Val Kilmer can't win one for that new movie he's in, even though he's dead?
Nope, unfortunately not. Yeah. But if you're
we can't have Peter Cushing win for Rogue One.
No, no.
He was so good in it.
Just so good in it. Yeah, no, I for one like this rule change because I think that the arts should stay a very human endeavor. It's very cool what they're doing with generative AI and AI actors, but it's a piece of code. It's computer script.
Yeah.
Right? It's not the it's not the core value of what these awards are supposed to encapsulate. If you are a human actor, though, here's a little subset of the rule. You can now be nominated for multiple performances in the same category if those performances are in the top 5 vote getters. So, like, if Leonardo DiCaprio's in 2 movies that are both in the top 5, he can be nominated twice for Best Actor.
Ooh.
You don't like that?
I don't think that's good because that
splits the vote.
That splits your votes.
Yeah. How do you decide? Oh, he was so good in both films.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like actors would probably not want to do that, but they are giving the option.
Choose one. Stop being greedy.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Stand on your one best performance.
Yeah.
So there you have the acting regulations.
And just a random side tangent here, because that's what we're all about here on the show, especially when everything's falling apart technologically. We had a discussion, a couple of my friends, a couple weeks ago. We were talking about how Jim Carrey. I think it's funny. It just sprung
thinking
on
of actors.
argument.
Yeah.
Was it 1994? He had The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, and Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. Like, can you think of another singular year where an actor just like dominated? Like in all seriousness, you may laugh, but those are three like movies everybody saw in 1994.
Those are big cultural icon kind of movies. Like,
I mean, sure, it wouldn't be nominated 3 times at the Oscars.
No,
but
it's certainly not winning any awards. But those are three big movies from the 90s.
Box office smashes back to back to back.
Yeah.
Like, has anybody else had any other run like that in a single year that you can think of?
I mean, I really don't follow actors and actresses that way, but none that pop into mind. I'm trying to remember. There was a brief span of time. I don't know if it all happened at once, but like Jennifer Lawrence had a moment where she was like in Silver Linings Playbook and like the Hunger Games. I don't know if it was like the same year, but that might have been. That might be one, because I mean, you talk about two huge. One was like a critical phenomenon. One was like a commercial phenomenon. Like that would be something similar to that. It just popped into my head. In TV, Pedro Pascal is kind of having that moment.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
You know, I don't know how you want to differentiate.
He's having that with just any entertainment property between Star Wars, Marvel, Last of Us.
That's right. Yeah, because he's in Fantastic Four now. Yeah. I mean, he's just everywhere.
Just put his face in your product; it'll sell.
Yeah. So I mean, like on the TV front, I guess in the movie, because entertainment in general, Pedro Pascal is like the current one that I'm thinking of.
Yeah. It's funny how just like there's just some actors have this like run that's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just thought it was since you mentioned multiple performances in the same year.
Yeah. But you know, it goes to show how monumental these performances can be, and we should not detract from them by just creating an amalgamation of what an actor or actress should be, right?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like leave the creativity to the humans. That's what differentiates us from animals, is our creativity, and they're trying to take it and give it to computer programs. And likewise, for writing, pretty simple. The rule now says must be human authored to be eligible. So pretty straightforward. If a human didn't write it, it can't be eligible for writing awards, which I think, again, is totally fair. You know, I feel like I don't want to cast any like aspersions against The Devil Wears Prada 2 writers, but like that was a movie that felt like it was test screened to death. Like I said, like the writers were like, oh, we should have a cameo here. Oh, they should have this one-liner here. Oh, we should have this, reference to the 20-year-old first movie here. And it just felt very like distilled and neutered and like boiled down to like what movie is. Like, here is movie, consume movie.
Yeah, get ready for whenever Amazon gets off its ass and try and get the next Bond movie going. Because according to Broccoli,
could be AI written.
According to Barbara Broccoli, that's exactly what they're going to do. They said according to her, the Broccoli family, they said that they're just going to plug it into an AI computer for the next Bond movie. Great.
I mean, I would not be entirely surprised. There's a lot of bad stuff out there, and in this arms race of content, right? All these streamers competing with each other for eyeballs. You have traditional TV, you have movie theaters. At some point, somebody's going to turn to like your YouTube 40-minute AI created video, and they're going to be like, you know what? Screw it. Netflix is going to be like, let's make a reality show completely out of AI. Like, I wonder what's the first domino to fall, and then once people start watching it, then all bets are off. Then everything is going to be done that way. It's just like, I don't know. It kind of sucks.
Do you think that there's going to be a streaming platform that will use AI and not say it?
100%. It's going to be Netflix.
It's going to be Netflix.
It's going to be Netflix.
Right?
It's absolutely going to be Netflix. Yeah. Because they are the one that have the most to lose. They have no back catalog dating further back than, 2012? that are completely reliant on licensing or creating their own original content, and you see them flooding the market with cheap, fast reality shows, not game show. That's not the right way to put it, but like the like all the baking shows, like is it cake?
Baking, yeah.
Like things like that, like just like very cheap, fast reality-esque TV. You see a lot of their scripted shows kind of follow the same vibe and tone. They also make heavy use of algorithms to find out what people like, where they look on screen, what color palettes work well in their shows. Like these are all things that they study. That's why all their shows look very similar. So they're already in that data science.
They're just a step away.
They're just a step away. Yeah.
I guess you're right.
Next up, it would probably be Amazon.
Well, yeah, Amazon might do it with 007, so get ready for that.
The other ones would have a tougher time. Like I know for one, Apple really likes creatives and creators. They have very strict guidelines, but they generally let them do what they want. Disney, Hulu, like they have a long history of artistic expression. I feel like they would want to do it, but they would face a lot of backlash, so they probably won't. But like Netflix and Amazon, 100% would do it. But if they did films, they would not be eligible. Do you think that's enough of a punishment to dissuade studios from pursuing this anyway?
Almost, except for the fact that I don't know what I don't know what exactly the litmus test or the proof is going to be to prove that your content is eligible for an Oscar.
Yeah.
Like, how exactly are we going to determine what is the AI qualification?
Well, that's the tricky thing, because obviously this doesn't eliminate it completely. Like, if you want to be specific, you could be like, oh, this script is human authored, but I used AI to punch it up, or like, how do you determine at what point AI entered the authoring process?
Yeah.
Right? Like, okay, it's not 100% AI written, but is it 100% AI clean?
Is
like what's the percentage? If it's 51% human authored, is that human authored the majority?
Yeah.
And for the acting, how do you?
What's the threshold?
Yeah, what's the threshold? For acting, it's a little bit more clear cut. Is the person a real person, and did they actually act in the movie?
How about this? How about what do stunts qualify as? What happens if you do a stunt and it's like AI is using CGI or something to make the effect better?
So, like, hypothetically, like a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Where, the next Spider-Man or Iron Man, they're in their suit, 70% of the time, and they're fighting alien demons most of the time, and it's not really Tom Holland or Robert Downey Jr. Those movies are mostly CG. What if they're using AI in the CG? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah.
Like, how do you? I don't know.
Right.
That's the problem with rules like this, is that they're not all encompassing, and they can't be. So it's going to be really tough, and it'll be interesting to see how they handle this. I have noticed, though, a growing trend. I don't know if you've noticed this. It's always interesting. You kind of tell the public perception of a thing based on headlines. I see a lot of headlines where, like, studio confirms no AI used. Video game developer confirms no AI used. If it were not a net negative to society, I don't think you'd see so many headlines ensuring people, don't worry, it's AI free. You know what I mean? Do you get what I'm getting after? Like, if it was such a good thing, we wouldn't need headlines calming fears about it.
So are you saying that if it was socially acceptable, they would use it?
They would use it.
Yeah.
But right now, as it stands now, people don't want AI in their entertainment. Like, I see so many headlines where, like, if it's a video game, it's like, don't worry, the developer says no AI was used. Like, it's a headline that routinely goes around. What?
All right, toss up. Which is going to happen first? Netflix uses AI directly to make a show, or Saudi Arabia hosts an NFL game in Saudi Arabia?
Oh, I think Netflix, honestly.
Yeah?
I think so. I think so because I think there's more logistical headaches with bringing NFL teams to Saudi Arabia than it is for Netflix just to be like,
press a button.
Chat, make me a show that gets 100,000 viewers.
I guess you're right. I can't argue that logic. But still, that's interesting. I feel like these are the paths we're going to see in 5 years' time or something.
Everything is becoming and shitified. But you know what's never shitty?
Yeah.
The next and best segment of the show. It's time for the non-fortune cookie odd news.
Snack time!
Oh no, what have you done?
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Oh, Howard, excuse me, but your wife's cookies are out of this world.
Who told you you can eat my cookies?
You've opened up the non-fortune cookie odd news.
Holy shnikes.
Manda Basata. I don't make this stuff up.
No, go past this part. In fact, never play this again.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts! That'll be $4, baby! You want fries with that?
And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis?
Oh, it's Hoagie Fest. Let me pull over to this asteroid. What?
This is the non-fortune cookie odd news.
Oh, these cookies!
Put that cookie down now!
What does Rich have in store for us?
So sit back, get everything you need to get from the kitchen. Be sure to empty the bladders, go to the bathroom, because you're in for a hell of a ride.
Odd news.
That's right, folks. It's time for the non-fortune cookie odd news, and you can be fully guaranteed that this segment is AI free.
Yeah.
Because in this segment, Rich researches the news, he reads the news, and I react to the news. He keeps all these stories hidden from me, which ensures my genuine gut reactions to hearing these stories for the very first time. I don't know what's about to happen. You guys don't know what's about to happen, and even Rich doesn't know what's about to happen. Because these stories always take us down wacky and wild paths, and unfortunately, these are all real people in these stories.
Yeah, there may be fake stories out and about, but I do the reporting and double checking.
He does the reporting, the vetting. His sources are very reliable.
Yeah, so you can rest assured this is not AI or anything like that. These are
I
real
almost
stories.
wish some of the stories were AI, because the alternative is like people are actually
that's crazy,
like jerking off with pancakes or something crazy. Please tell me that's not the story.
I don't think we had that.
I'm combining multiple stories.
Yeah.
There was a story where somebody ate pancakes in the middle of an intersection. Do you remember that one? He brought out like the table.
Oh yeah,
the
he brought out the table. Yeah, I do
like
remember
in the middle of
that
the
one.
intersection,
Yeah.
just eating pancakes.
Right.
I don't think he was
like
naked or
blocked
anything.
traffic.
Yeah,
it was like I just want to do it. I just want.
And then people just be masturbating randomly, like
That
all
was-
over the world.
yeah.
Like all over the place.
I think the weirdest one was a guy touching himself outside of a coffee shop. Because it was like, dude, it's early in the morning. Like, come on, what are you
People
doing?
just trying to start their day.
Right.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to get to work. And you're blocking people with your junk.
No, the most sadistic one is somebody who relieved themselves with an Elmo.
Oh, that's right.
It wasn't a Walmart or a Target. An
Yeah,
Elmo
it was.
doll.
No, it was a person's. I think it was a person's house.
Was it a person's house?
Yeah, I think so. I think that
Oh,
was.
God.
Isn't that was the camera footage? That's what we have on the odd news screen.
Is it the Elmo?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh
yeah,
my
in the
God!
center
you're
bottom.
right. You're right.
If you're on the video
Jeez.
feed.
I knew I remembered it from somewhere.
Yeah, that was on the video feed. That's how they caught him.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's the video feed. I love that still, by the way. We have a lot of good images on that.
If you're
odd
not
news
on the
still.
video, you got to get on the video to see the still images. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
All
But
right.
anyway, what do we got for today, and where are we going?
Right. Well, I mean,
of course.
Right.
Now, who is this guy in Florida?
It's Florida, and they're crazy.
Yeah.
I always got to check. You never
Right.
know.
Right. You always got to check.
So, what is the Dangle of America up to?
Yeah. All right. In this story, a married couple is in trouble after they decided to burn a drone that fell into their lawn at 1 a.m. in the morning, according to cops. Yeah, they were not happy with this.
So a drone fell into their yard.
Yeah, here's
and they set it on fire?
Yes, here's the story here. Investigators say that 40-year-old Christopher Paula was flying a DJI Mini 3 Pro drone.
That was a lot.
After
DJI Mini, what is that?
DJI Mini 3 Pro drone after midnight last Saturday night. Unfortunately, it lost communication. I guess what happens is if you're too far away from the drone, it loses communication.
Right, and it just kind of falls.
Yep. It lost communication in flight over the Port St. Lucie neighborhood. Paula told police that he had programmed the drone to automatically return to its home point when the connection is lost, but somehow the wayward drone fell down in the backyard of a house owned by Sandra Markellis and 49-year-old Alquidavian Daniels.
I'm 50 years old.
He's going to be 50 soon, so I figured I'm allowed to play the
What
clip.
was that name?
Alquidavian Daniels.
That sounds like that Key and Peele skit.
To me, that sounds like a drug. I gotta take some Alquidavian tonight.
Alquidavian. For all, I don't know, what would it cure? I don't know. Alquidavian, I don't know.
Don't have gas tonight. Take your Alquidavian before you go to bed, and you'll be fine.
There you go.
Side effects include heart attack.
And setting things on fire.
Things on fire. Yeah. All right. So this wonderful couple here, Sandra Marcellus and Aquadivan Daniels, they saw the drone land in their backyard and became very angry. Boy, these guys do not like technology. They do not like remote technology flying in their backyard.
No, they do not.
No. Paula, on the other hand, was able to use a GPS tracking feature to find the last known position of his drone. He was able to drive to the house of where the drone fell in the backyard. Sorry, that cop. This is the complete opposite. The guy who wrote the police story on here did not understand grammar.
No, it's probably AI written.
Maybe, yeah, with the way our story's going tonight, yeah. Paula said that he knocked on the front door of the home, and that's when a woman's voice came through the Ring doorbell camera. She declared...
So they don't like technology, but they have a Ring doorbell?
I guess. I don't know. When asked what happened to the drone, she declared, "That's your drone? You ain't got no effing drone anymore now!"
No, I'm gonna fucking kill you, motherfucker, old style.
She had enough of this.
Oh my god.
So, somehow the drone is that's the thing that put her over the envelope.
That was what sent her over the edge. Yeah,
that's the straw that broke the technology back here. She's fine. She's fine with Amazon taking over her life,
right? And just observing everything.
Yeah, but the drone in the backyard.
Oh,
no,
that's a step too far.
No, you ain't got a goddamn drone anymore. I love that. Paula then asked what happened to the drone. She refused. That's when the wife refused to communicate anymore. So Paula then contacted police. Police arrived onto the scene, who then spoke with Alquidavian Daniels. Gotta say that every time. Alquidavian Daniels then stepped outside and proudly proclaimed, "We burned the goddamn drone. Now get off of our front lawn." Yeah.
No, I'm gonna fucking kill you, motherfucker, old style.
We burned that MFer. Get out of here.
Burned it. Well, that's that.
I don't know why I'm imagining like Sam Jackson, like with those disheveled white. The white hair and the that meme, where he's got that crazy bug eye in that movie. I forget what movie that's from, but that meme just go, "What do you want from me?" I'll burn that son of a bitch. I burned it. It's done. Stop bothering me. It's 1 a.m.
I mean, see, here's the thing about this story is I'm not totally against the people that burn the drone. Because it is like this thing crashed into their yard at 1 a.m. I don't know if I would burn it.
Why burning though?
Yeah, I don't know why.
What sort of like
if you're disturbed in the middle of the night, I get it. Like you're annoyed, but like if you're annoyed about being disturbed, would not taking the time to set it on fire be more would that not take more time and effort?
Yeah, like this is a serious piece of technology. I don't know if you researched how big one of these are. These are pretty massive.
I researched the fact that it's can range anywhere from $500 to $1,200.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that in just a little bit.
Oh boy!
But yeah, these things are huge pieces of technology. Like this isn't like a piece of paper you're lighting on fire.
Right. It's like a whole thing.
You got to get out some lighter fluid. You got to come out. You got to spray it. You got to go back in. You got to get your matches or your lighter or something. This is a step-by-step procedure.
Yeah, it takes a lot. I think it would take a lot to set one of these on fire.
Yeah. This
way more effort than like I said, if you're disturbed in the middle of the night, the last thing you want to do is get out of bed, get, like you said, your lighter fluid, build a freaking bonfire, like, you know.
Yeah, you got to build your own bonfire to burn this piece of crap.
It's too much effort.
Yeah.
It's too much effort.
Well, unfortunately, that proclamation that Alquidaven Daniels said actually is exactly what they needed to arrest both Alquidaven Daniels and Sandra Marcellus. Also, because, like you said, that these are very expensive and that the DJI Mini 3 Pro drone values over $1,000 regularly.
Yep.
This charge got bumped up to a felony for criminal mischief.
Oh.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Here's a tip. Look up just a quick Google search of what you're going to burn, and that will tell you whether or not you should burn it.
Yeah.
If the price tag is 4 digits, do not burn it.
Yeah.
If the price tag is 3 digits, do not burn it. If the price tag is 2 digits.
Well, no. Actually, going back to your 4 digits, it says if
over $1,000,
if the damaged property exceeds over $1,000, that's a felony.
Yeah.
So you're right. If it's 4 digits or more,
just use the digit scale. Use Mikey's digit scale. 4 digits, no. 3 digits, still no. 2 digits.
It's the green, yellow, red system.
Right. Exactly.
4 digits, red.
Right.
3 digits, yellow. You really shouldn't.
We'll call it orange.
Yeah.
And then 2 digits.
I guess you're in the clear.
Yeah, you could probably burn it. Maybe you shouldn't burn it, but you could. 1 digit, yeah, you can burn.
Yeah.
Burn that sucker.
There you go.
There you go.
The Mike Costanzo digit system.
The digit burning system. It's never failed me yet.
He's only been arrested twice.
Exactly.
He's good.
I have not been arrested. Thank you very much. Don't want to be spreading that rumor. Came close, but came close, but it's never actually happened. I have not burned anything either, unless you count the army man I put in my microwave at like 12 years old.
Well, you followed the digit rule.
I follow the digit rule. Fun
So-
fact, they do not melt. They catch the paper towel you put it on fire.
Oh, there you go. And you were fine. It was all single
I was
digits.
fine. Single digits, perfectly fine.
You're
perfectly
okay.
fine.
So yeah, due to the drone destruction, Marcellus and Daniels were arrested for a felony criminal mischief charge. They were freed from the county jail after they each posted a $2,500 bond.
Each? Oh,
Wow.
man. This is turning into a very expensive night for them.
Yeah.
The felony charge, $2,500 bond per person. And all because what? This thing fell out of the sky. Like, you could have just... Like, if it had happened to me, I would have, like, taken it and maybe... I don't know, like, make sure that it's not, like, turned on and, like, recording, and then, like, brought it inside, maybe throw a blanket over it so it can't record anything.
I'm just going back now to what you pointed out. They obviously are comfortable somewhat with technology. They have a Ring camera.
Yeah, so it's not the technology. It can't be the technology. I think it's just the fact that something disturbed them. But, like, if you're disturbed, like, say you're sleeping and all of a sudden you hear a crash. Like, oh, no, what was that? Oh, it was a drone. Like, I don't know. If I'm woken up from bed, I want to get back to bed as soon as possible. I don't want to, like, take, like, an hour of my time out of my sleeping time to burn something in my backyard. Like, that's crazy behavior. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Also, when you start a fire in your backyard,
You gotta wait for it to burn out.
Right, you got to make sure it burns out safely too. Like that's like a couple hour event
Rich,
now.
if they're starting a fire in their backyard on a drone, they're definitely not following fire safety rules. They had no fire extinguisher. They did not build a rock thing. You know, it built it straight on the grass, dry grass because it's Florida.
That won't catch further on fire. It'll be fine. I peed around it. It's all good.
There's some bushes nearby as well, next to their hay bales, and the hay bales are next to the fence they share with the fireworks factory. Like,
it's fine. I peed around it. It's good.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, you created a barrier.
Right.
Okay.
The urine is the liquid that will prevent from spreading. It's all good.
Naturally.
It's all good. Very good. Yes.
That's what I imagine is they're doing.
Yeah. But, yeah, there you go. True story. I don't know what they were thinking about burning the drone.
Did they actually burn it? Yeah. So it was, like, destroyed?
Yes. It was full-blown destroyed. It was just
that
ash.
sucks.
This guy went out, got lighter fluid, and lit that sucker on fire. And the wife was oddly proud of it.
She's like, yeah.
You ain't got no drone anymore.
Crazy.
That line's great. You ain't got no drone anymore.
Because she said it so confidently and so braggadociously.
Yeah.
And then the cops are like, okay, well, you can come with us now.
Yeah, we know you did it now. Yeah. that kind of takes out the guesswork.
Yeah.
No investigation needed now.
That's one of those easy ones. The cop's like, cool, it's an early night.
Yeah, for the cops.
Yeah.
It's open and shut case.
Right. Like, I wonder who did it. And they're like, we did it.
We did it. Yeah, in your face. Oh, okay. Come with us.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're like, is that your official quote, sir?
Yeah. Speak a little bit louder into the microphone.
Right, exactly.
I have the body cam right here. Speak a little bit clearer, if you will.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now come this way.
Yeah, so open and shut for the cops, but I feel bad for that person that their like $1,200 drone was destroyed.
Yeah, that is
randomly.
a very expensive drone, and it's huge too. I didn't realize how big drones are getting. Like,
how big was it? Does it say?
It doesn't say, but I have a picture. I don't know. I mean, obviously you guys can Google, but I don't know. There's the picture of it.
It seems pretty big.
That's a pretty big one. Yeah, that seems like the ones they're going to use to deliver stuff to you soon. How are these guys going to handle drone deliveries when Amazon wants to do that in the future?
Right, clearly because they use Amazon because they have Ring. So if they order something from Amazon and a drone flies by and tries to drop a package, they just walk out with like a flamethrower, try and burn it down out of the sky.
Flamethrower.
It's Florida. I feel like anything is legal in Florida.
Except destroying a drone with fire.
If you can have a machine gun, why not a flamethrower?
Yeah, right? You're just a step away.
What's the big deal?
Yeah, I want to throw flame on.
The flames don't throw further than the bullets. Right?
I would like to throw flame on things.
Right, exactly.
Thank you. Yeah, so there you go. True story. I don't know what they were thinking burning this thing, but there you go.
They didn't want to be disturbed.
They didn't want to be disturbed.
But they took time out of their bedtime to go start a fire in their backyard.
Yes. And they're not afraid of technology because they have the Ring camera, so it's not they're afraid of that.
But they still don't like it.
But they still don't like it? I don't know.
There are a couple of contradictions.
Yes. They'll need to investigate that. That's what the investigators should investigate for this story.
They should.
What exactly is the line in the sand for you technology wise? Like you guys are afraid of this.
They're semi-technophobes.
Yeah. Not fully Luddites, but
a little bit.
Yeah. Because apparently that was enough to set that thing on fire. Light it on fire!
You can't be too safe. Kill it with fire.
You can be so safe that you just throw fire on things and you turn around and you're not safe anymore. It's a full circle.
It's a full circle, a full safety circle.
Yeah. All right, and there you go, folks. That's what I have for you this week in the Non-Fortune Cookie Odd News, and that will do it. That will wrap up this episode of the Crispy Noodle Podcast. If you like what you heard, make sure you go to our website, thecrispynoodle.com. Make sure you follow us on all the social media, hubbabaloo. But most importantly, make sure you have a way to get the podcast sent to you every week. We have two main ways to do that. First one is on our YouTube page. Go to Crispy Noodle Podcast and hit that subscribe button so that you get the podcast sent to you every week. Second main way is on Spotify. We put the video podcast up on Spotify. But then also, you can put Spotify on in the background and listen to us as an audio-only podcast. And then, if you have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you can take us on the go with you. So, if you're flying your drone past midnight, that's another thing, too. This guy was doing it past midnight.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of odd.
Yeah, anyway, if you're flying your drone past midnight and you lose your drone and you're driving around in a search to try and find your burned up drone, you can take us on the go with you with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay.
That's right. So many ways to check out the Crispy Noodle Podcast. But if you need to get in touch with us individually to share your sports, entertainment, or odd news stories, you can find us individually on Blue Sky. I'm at Mikey Costanzo, MikeyCostanzo.
And I'm Matt Rich Liebig, RICHLIEBIG. Find us on all the social media stuff. Let us know what's happening. If you give us a topic that we talk about, we will give you a sausage shout out. So make sure you do that. Make sure any odd news comes to me so that Mikey doesn't see it, and we have good reactions and a good story while giving you the sausage shout out. So let us know what you want us to talk about in the future. But for right now, we got to start wrapping this up. This has been the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news. And that'll do it. We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys
later. Bye-bye, all you fine peoples. Good night.
Some of us have great stories, pretty stories that take place at lakes with boats and friends and noodle salad. A lot of people, that's their story. Good times, noodle salad.